Welcome back, once again adventurers, to Let's Play Steins. In the last episode, Rintaro deduced that the possibility of experimenting between the times of 12 o'clock midday and 6 o'clock at night might actually be a key factor in the Phonewave TBA experiments, now henceforth known as D-mail. And much to everyone's surprise, Rintaro's theory seems to have proven itself out. So now we can finally send D-mails back into the past once again, thus allowing us to once again try and catch up with CERN and see if we can't figure out anything that they haven't already figured out, or whether we can, I should say.
どうぞ休んでて。私はもうちょっとやってみるから。
And apparently Kurisu is actually going to continue experimenting for the time being. She's been going at it for hours and she's still full of energy. It's hard to believe she was so opposed to time travel research before. Her scientist's blood must be on fire. We've made a number of discoveries, but we can wait to assess them after we eat. Dara and I leave the two girls to watch over the lab as we go to the shopping at the convenience store. We return home to find the Braun Tube Workshop's one and only part-time warrior standing in front of the building. Apparently she's doing exercises. She noticed me and calls out without stopping her exercises.
なんか朝から愉快そうなことしてる?
Shenanigans. This girl has a thing for unusual words.
いかにも聞いて驚くな。俺たちは人類史にその名を残すであろうタイムマシンを作っているのだ。
You know that whole sworn to secrecy thing that you were saying moments ago? I think you just broke it. And you were the one who said that.
お前、もっと驚いたらどうなのだ。
ま、信じられんのは当然じゃね。僕も最初は半信半疑だったし。つうかそう簡単に秘密ばらしちゃっていいのオカリン。秘密事項じゃなかった？
しまった。そこのバイト選手を今俺が話したことは内密に頼む。
いいけど、そうじゃなくてさ。
Suzuha still seems fairly skeptical. Anyway, she glances at the Braun Tube Workshop.
店長がすっごくイライラしてるわけ。
というと
I can only guess one reason.
がすごくってさ、埃が落ちてくるだけじゃなくて、実際に揺れるんだよね。爆撃されたみたいに。
That could be a problem. Maybe that would have to do with the electrical discharge, even though it lasted for only 10 seconds. Tanuji is probably going to be very upset.
あいつら一体何してんだ。家賃上げてやるぞこらってぼやいてた。
That would be very bad for the Future Gadget Laboratory.
謝りに行った方がいいかも。
ゲゲゲ、追い出されたらまずくね。
Then we would basically be up the creek without a paddle.
よし、ここは俺に任せろ。それと誰よ、助手にしばらく実験を止めるように伝えてくれ。
了解。あんた今最高に輝いてるよ。
So basically, you're just abandoning us to our doom. Thanks very much, Daru. Appreciate that. Daru salutes, then races up to the second floor.
そういや、マキセ・クリスって来てんの?
Ah, yes. This again. This, unwarranted confrontation between Suzuha and Kurisu.
Oh.
That we still have yet to fully understand. Come to think of it, she did pick a fight with Christina yesterday.
知り合いなのか？
昨日が初見。
Kurisu pretty much said the same thing.
初見？
First contact. This isn't Star Trek. It is a strange way of putting it.
あ、なるほど。初めて会ったにしてはやたら敵意をむき出しにしていなかったか？
Indeed. Rather unusual.
支援だよ。
She says with a rather grim expression on her face. I barely heard her. Her voice was so low. I'm about to ask to repeat herself, but Suzuha is staring at the ground in silence. She obviously doesn't want to talk about this. It was very faint, but I believe she referred to Kurisu as her enemy. But why would she say that, especially about a stranger that she has never met once until previously? It doesn't make any sense.
お、個人的な恨みがあるということか。しかし初めて会ったのに。
And Rentaro is still trying to work all this out.
まあね。
何かあったのか？
直接はないかな。
間接的というとどういうつながりだ？
Now Suzuha seems somewhat reluctant to speak on the matter.
なんなら俺がクリスティーナに話をつけてもいい。
別にいいって。
Something tells me that there's more to this than meets the eye.
もしかして単なる逆恨みだったりするのか？
もうしつこい。
Though she appears to now be back to her usual self, she hits me with a glare.
岡部倫太郎さ、私のことより店長に謝りに行かなくていいの？
Yeah, we do have a death sentence to go to. Actually, I'm getting cold feet. But I am Horin Kiyoma, the mad scientist who brings chaos to the world. I can't falter now. I steel myself and enter the Braun tube workshop. Suzuha follows me inside.
失礼する。
Tanuji is sitting in front of the counter, slurping delivery ramen. Even when I enter, he doesn't look away from the 42-inch CRT. It's showing some news reports on some celebrity divorce. Suzuha doesn't say anything. She's just going to stand here and watch him rip me a new one.
おい、岡部。おめえ一体上で何やってんだ？
Straight to the punch. He doesn't take his eyes off the TV, nor does he stop slurping his ramen. Yet despite his sedentary posture, he exudes extraordinary pressure. But now is not the time to falter.
実は世紀の実験中でしてね。すなわち人類の科学史を塗り替えるタイム。
You should probably hold a fire on that, Rentaro. By the way, top secret clause, just pointing that
おめえ
out
らの
again.
お遊びのことはどうでもいいんだよ。このビルのオーナーは俺。分かってんのか？
Yeah, Tanuji is very
結構
grumpy.
ボロいビルだからよ。おめえらがガタガタ揺らすと壁にひびでもできるんじゃねえかと俺は気が気じゃねえわけ。
Yeah, and I'm actually rather surprised that the Phonewave in question hasn't actually broken through and landed on top of his head or on one of the other TVs. Better keep quiet about that.
ミスター・ブラウンよ。まさかこのビル耐震偽装物件ではなかろうな。
だったらどうなんだよ。
I don't think blackmailing him is such a good idea. Maybe we should seek
ちゃん
shelters.
と補強工事はした。だがな、いくらなんでもおめえらは揺らしすぎだ。
このビルの一つや二つ崩壊したからなんだというのです。
あ？
我らが行っている実験は何度も言うが人類の科学史、いや人類の歴史そのものを塗り替えるような壮大な内容なのです。
Should probably,
このビルをあと10年延命させるよりよほど意義のあるものだ。
that's only going to make matters worse there, Rentaro. The building starts shaking again as soon as I finish speaking. Flakes of concrete start falling from the ceiling. The 42-inch CRT's image goes to static. Probably bad timing there. Thought I told you to stop the experiments.
ほら岡部、
Now he's livid. He's glaring at me.
なんか落ちてきたぞ。ラーメンに入ったろうがどうしてくれるんだ。とにかくこれ以上揺らすんじゃねえ。でないと家賃を1万上げる。
And he's planning to raise our rent by 10,000. That's probably means Okabe's rent, probably not Daru's. If you raise it 10,000, the lab
任
is
せるがいい
ruined.
ミスター・ブラウン。我が名誉にかけて今日はもう揺らさないと誓おう。
That I raised out of the Braun tube workshop.
苦しいな。今すぐ実験は中止だ。
When I burst into the room, I find the three of them in the middle of lunch. Mayuri has juicy chicken number 1. Daru has a convenience store boxed lunch. Kurisu's eating cup noodles with a fork.
ごめんねおかり。今まゆしが唐揚げを温めようとしたんだけどね。
Ah yes, the Phonewave TBA is still a microwave after all.
ついいつもの癖で逆回転させちゃって、ついでだから放電させてみたの。
Well, we can't really blame you for that, but we should hold fire just in case.
そうか。
あんたにメール届いてるはずだけど見てないの？
Your sarcasm is not even appreciated, Christina. You know as well as I do that my phone is still attached to the Phonewave TBA. I disconnect my phone from the Phonewave TBA while grinding my teeth. Let's see what it says. There appears to be an unopened email dated the 28th. One more, please.
ふざけるな。ミスター・ブラウンに睨まれるのは俺なのだぞ。
5日も前に忠告したのに。
That's not how it works. The timestamp's from 5 days ago.
店長怒ってた？
Yes, he was. And speaking of which... Oh. It's from Rukugo. Are you familiar with Gero froggies? They were a huge fad last year. We have a ton of them at the shrine, so if we could take a few off our hands, Dad brought a whole box for some reason. Then he said they were for me. I don't know what to do with them. P.S. I was so bewildered I couldn't do any practice swings with Samadare. Replied to Gero froggies. Those weird-looking frog things that were popular with teenage girls in Shibuya last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, they came out with a wide variety of them. We replied to about Rukuro's father. You know, the stories you tell paint a very different picture of your father than the impression I got from meeting him. Which is the true him, I wonder? If we reply to reason... I suspect last year's Gero Froggy boom was an organization plot. Be careful, Rukugo. Those Gero froggies may be responsible for your father's strange behavior. Nah, we might send that one. Just for the laughs. Because why not? To answer your question, meanwhile, Daru, he was absolutely livid.
殺意の波動を感じた。
Daru turns pale, but the two don't seem to care. They know not of the wrath of Mr. Braun. Ignorance is bliss.
とにかく今日はこれ以上の実験は中止だ。
Not unless each of us wants to pay 10,000 yen in rent.
実験のデータは十分取れたわ。
Kurisu doesn't seem to appreciate the gravity of the situation. Kurisu hides her mouth with her hand. She
さすがに眠くて辛くなってきたし、髪もパサパサだし、シャワーを浴びてゆっくり眠りたい。
You go do that. I sigh and take out a boxed lunch out of the convenience store bag. It's cold, so I toss it into the Phonewave and set the timer normally.
シャワーならここにもあるよ。バスタブはないんだけどね。シャワー室っていうのかな。オカリンはいつもそこを使ってるよね。
Apparently, the Future Gadget Laboratory does have a usable working shower, it would seem.
お世辞にも綺麗なシャワー室とは言えん。このビル自体がボロいからな。
I think Tanuji would probably raise the rent by 20,000 yen if he heard that.
そもそも岡部と同じシャワー室を使うなんてお断り。
気持ちはわかる。誰も使えとは言っていないしな。もっとも徹夜明けで俺も誰もお前もかなり臭いだろうかな。
Given the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the windows closed last night, I bet this place is smelling pretty rank by now.
だから食べ終わったら帰るわよ。
Kurisu slips her cup noodles indignantly. I brought them at her request. She was raised in America, yet she likes cup noodles. Strange.
高級ホテルでセレブ気分のバスタイムか。俺も連れて行ってほしいものだ。
お断りします。
マユシーも行ってみたいな。
まゆりさんなら歓迎する。
本当？ありがとう。
Well, that's not particularly surprising in the least. Anyway, microwave is done. Hooray for food. I take my warm food out of the microwave, take a fresh bottle of Dr. Pepper out of the fridge, and join in on lunch.
ねえねえオカリン、前から不思議だったんだけどね、ご飯食べながらどうして炭酸ジュース飲めるの？その組。
特に疑問を持った覚えはないぞ。
I believe it's just the soda that he
僕も。
drinks.
そうね。私も不思議には思わない。
Apparently, Daru and Kurisu don't see any issues with drinking soda and eating food. Mayuri's still a little bit confused.
マユリがおかしいんだろう。食事と炭酸飲料の組み合わせなど普通だ。
普通だよな、上皇。
異論はない。
And apparently, Kurisu agrees with Daru and Rentaro.
そんな、みんながおかしいんだよ。
And Mayuri thinks we're all weird. Well, I'm a pure Purian. Daru loves Calder and Coca-Cola like a typical otaku, and Kurisu lives in America, home of soda. So I admit our opinions are somewhat biased. But that doesn't matter right now.
さて、オペレーションウルドの実験成果についてこの場で検討してみようか。
Ah yes, the D-mail experiments.
オペレーションウルドって？
The Nordic name that no one let Rintaro speak.
そういえば昨日はどこぞの助手のせいで作戦面を披露できなかったのだったな。昨日夜から今日にかけて行われた D メールの連続送信実験、それがオペレーションウルドであり、
実験の成果はあった。
So very good news. She interrupts me again.
D メールについて少なくとも何ができるのかは分かったから。
I take it to mean that you've worked out the limitations of what D-mail is capable of. Kurisu places her empty noodle cup on the table, then retrieves the whiteboard from the development room. While the rest of us eat, she scribbles on the whiteboard, and then puts it up against the wall.
とまあこんな感じ。補足や反論は？
I will take the text down and read as follows. Unfortunately, the phone is in the way. Something command for microwave warming function reverse rotation. Force microwave door open while warming is in progress, timing unconfirmed, which leads to the discharge phenomenon and the 5 various points. Send D-mail to Phonewave, TBA during discharge. Conditions for discharge, the noon and 6 p.m. Time frame. D-mail text limit, 12 1 byte or 2 or 6 2-byte characters times 3. Any more fails to send. So basically, this basically means that only 36-byte D-mails can actually be sent at any one time. And that lines up with what we've experienced thus far. Distance into the past depends on the Phonewave TBA timer input. 1 second on timer equals 1 hour into the past. So essentially, well, I'm not, the equivalent is basically 2 minutes on the Phonewave TBA is 5 days into the past. Apparently, which would be consistent with our experiments. Contents of the microwave become jellymen, also confirmed to teleport. You also didn't put the breaking up of the D-mails in question. She summarized all the vital parts. Maori has her mouth half open in a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand.
D メールでは最大で英文36文字か。日本語文18文字しか送れないというのは不便だな。改善したいところだ。
So we can basically only send short messages composed of 36 English characters or 18 Japanese ones. Furthermore, each D-mail is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 3 character emails. If you try to send any more, everything after the 36 character disappears.
でもいつへ送るかの調節ができるのを発見したのはすごくね。
That is impressive. Even CERN was unable to do that, as evidenced by their Jellyman reports. Though we can only send it in 1 hour increments, we can control how far back D-mails go by using the microwave's timer.
発見しただけで満足してたら無意味。原理を突き止めないと。ここに書いたのは現象として確認できたものでしかない。
That is, what we have here is actually a good place to
原理の
start.
究明か。確かにそれが分からなければ真にタイムマシンを作ったことにはならない。
But Kurisu does have a point. Until we learn more about the actual time phenomena, we can't entirely call it a success.
6文字 ×3 しか送れないのは何が原因だ？
Daru and Kurisu remain silent.
ねえね
Suddenly, Mayuri, who has been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand.
え、唐揚げやバナナはゲル揚げとかゲルバナになっちゃって、でもお塩はゲル塩にはならなかったんだよね。
だから略
That
す
is
なよ。
right so far. According to Mayuri, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Kurisu's prediction was right. Alas, poor Mayuri.
で、D メールは18文字まではちゃんと送れて、19文字以上は消えちゃうんだよね。きっとね、おっきなものとかたくさんは送れないんじゃないかな。
It's actually good that she's keeping up
もしかし
with
てもし
everything.
かしてそのカーブブラックホールが
It's Kerr black hole, but I do see your reasoning, Mayuri.
カーブラックホールね。
カーブブラックホールが
だからカーブラックホール。
ブラックホールの穴がきっついんだよ。
まゆし、今の言葉もう一度よろ。穴ってところから。
穴がきっついの。
これはけしからん。
言わせているんじゃないアホだる。
Mayuri has flowers for brain, so she's easy prey for Daru's perversions. It drives me crazy.
穴がきついか。あながち間違ってないかも。
Indeed, it appears my thoughts on the fact that D-Mouse might actually be going through a singularity might not be wrong
おそら
either.
くセルンのタイムマシンと同じ原因ね。リフターの調整がうまくできてないから完全には得意点を裸にできず、そのせいで送れる容量が限定される。
唐揚げやバナナはともかく全角6文字半角12文字のデータっつうと容量は12バイトだね。
Apparently 6 Japanese characters or 12 English characters come out to 12 bytes each. So English characters use 1 byte and Japanese characters use 2 bytes.
バイト？キロバイトじゃなくて？
おーっ
They're
と
surprisingly
マ
small.
キセ氏はメカに弱いタイプと見た。
そうなのかジョッシュ。
うるさいな。バイトなんて単位は最近見ないから確認しただけよ。
Yeah, that is true. Now we actually have, well, things used to be measured in kilobytes and megabytes, but now things are actually gigabytes and even terabytes, no less. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits.
まあ電子メールは本文テキストだけじゃないけどさ、送信先と送信元のメルアドとかヘッダとかもろもろ込みだともっと増えるけど。
Ah, yes, there are actually other elements to an email than just the
目安とし
message
て
as well.
12バイト分の文字数なら3回分は転送できるってことじゃね。あ、ちなみに件名は入れると入れないとでどう変わるかわかんねえ。
I don't know if using a subject would change
確かに
anything
唐揚
there.
げやバナナをデジタルデータに換算したところで12バイト程度のサイズになるとは思えんの。
Indeed. They are physical objects after all. How do you measure a banana in bites anyway?
塩は一つ一つが小さいから12バイト以下と換算された可能性がある。
質量が大きいと超重力に押しつぶされるっていうこと？
So basically anything larger than 12 bytes gets crushed by the singularity's
質量
gravity.
ではないかもしれん。データには重さはない。
いずれにせよ得意点を裸にできていない時点でイベントホライゾンを通過せざるを得なくなる。そのイベントホライゾン内では空間と時間の入れ替わりの影響でリング上得意点に到達した被験者は超高速に達しているから超重力により押しつぶされて破壊されたデータがブラックホールから吐き出されてしまう。
ゼリーマンの出来上がりだ。
でも質量が小さければ通り抜けられるとも思えない。どっちにしろ超重力の中を抜けないといけないのよ。
That is a good question indeed, because it still manages to reach our phone.
穴がきついのならば注入する電子を増やせばいい。
そんな簡単な問題とは思えない。セルンだってその方法は試したはず。なのに実験開始から9年経っても解決できていない。
Yes, that is a
単
huge
純に
problem.
電子の量を増やせばいいってわけでもないのよ。
So there must be something else we're missing, and clearly CERN haven't found it, or they wouldn't have the problems that we're currently going through at the moment. We don't really have anything else we can actually
そもそも
investigate at this point.
セルンではリフターがあるけど電話レンジの場合そのリフターに代替するものが何なのかすら分かってない。これじゃ調整以前の問題。
Hadn't really thought about that. Apparently, Phonewave has something that is the equivalent of CERN's lifter, but we don't really know what.
リフターに変わるものが何なのかそれは不明だが
What it is that's actually causing a stable singularity.
少なくともその代替物の効果によりリング得意点に36バイトプラスアルファまでは通り抜け可能な道が作られているのは確かだ。
That much we do know at this point.
よくわかんないよ。
And Mayuri is still lost and confused as always. Mayuri finished with her chicken, looks at us in confusion. I will apologize for the rather stilted commentary here, but it's I believe we're still kind of mostly engaged in theories about how the time travel actually
リング
works
上得意点
and
の
how
入
to
り口であ
kind
る
of deal with
内
it.
側のイベントホライゾンを魔王城の門に例えればいい。
That is actually a probably a better analogy than Kurisu's analogy with Daru the other night.
魔王城？
Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle. The soldiers use the magic called Lifter to force the castle gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use Lifter magic 3 more times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who are left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They're taken to the castle's prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes save them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately they go home as slimes.
スライムになって帰ってきた騎士さんたちがゼリーマンなんだね。
That's pretty much on the nose there.
だが例外もある。
There's more to it. The soldiers can combine into a super soldier with the size and strength of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldier has the power to defeat the demon lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by lifter. And so, deprived of his magic's effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the demon lord's underlings and is sent home and defeat its giant slime.
なんだその無茶な設定。
図体が大きすぎてはダメだという例えだ。
I believe Ventaro has a point there.
すごくわかりやすかったよ。
And Mayuri finally can keep up with us. Hooray!
そう？
オカリンの例えはともかく、これでゼリーマンの件は解明できたんじゃね？
In a manner of speaking.
すべてマユリのヒントのおかげだな。
マユシーは役に立ったかな。
You're always helpful, Mayuri.
ああ、いいひらめきだったぞ、マユリ。
よかった。
Hooray! Mayuri got praised.
でもまだ仮説よ。それが証明されたわけじゃない。
And Kurisu brings us back down to reality.
証明ってどうやんの？セルンと同じように人体実験するん？
Definitely not a good idea in this case.
岡部と橋田さんが被験者として志願してくれるなら喜んで実験してあげるけど。
And it appears that Kurisu Makase apparently has insane mad scientist tendencies of her very own.
人体実験ってなんか響きがやばいよね。性的な意味で。
No
だが
comment.
断る。僕はされる方よりせっかくだからする方を選びたい。
右に同じ。いや、性的な意味でという部分は同意しないが。
バカども。
Classic tsundere. Kurisu gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulders in exasperation.
何度も言うけど、問題はあの電話レンジのどこにリフターに代替する機能があるのかっていうこ
That's
と。
why we're still talking about it, trying to figure out what it
そ
might
れともう
be.
一つ。なぜ時間帯によって放電現象やゼリーマン化が起きたり起きなかったりするのかだ。
That is another interesting mystery that we are going to have to solve at some point.
わからないことはあるけど、D メールのやり方についてはもう完璧ってことで。ファイナルアンサー？
Unfortunately, no. It isn't even close to our final answer. In fact, we can't really say we've perfected the art of D-mailing itself.
過去にメールを送れるってすごいことだよね。
It is pretty amazing, isn't it,
人が
Mayuri?
直接過去へ飛べるわけじゃないからタイムマシンって感じはしないけどな。
それをやろうとしてセルンほどの研究機関が失敗し続けている。タイターの予言によると完成まであと24年かかるんだっけ？
It's according to his email. I answer Kurisu's sarcastic question with a nod.
確かに今の俺たちでは物理的なタイムマシンは無理かもしれんな。セルンに比べて金も施設も足りない。
I believe Kurisu actually pointed this out.
しかし俺たちはそれでもタイムトラベルを実現させた。データを過去へと送ったのだ。
We do indeed have the advantage over CERN in that capacity.
この電話レンジはもっとちゃんと検証するべきね。何が起きてるのか把握しないと。
Indeed we do. And if we do, we might be able to understand CERN's problems as well as
D
our
メール
own.
をもっといろいろ面白いことに使いたいよな。
気持ちはわかるが今日は無理だ。もしまたビルを揺らしたらミスター・ブラウンから最後通告を出されるだろう。
Yes, we do have a particular problem that CERN fortunately doesn't have to deal with, unfortunately. He'll raise the rent or kick us out of lab, or both.
詳細な検証は明日以降に行う。だがこれだけは宣言させてくれ。
I step onto the couch and look each lab member in turn.
靴脱がなきゃ汚れちゃうよ。
本日今日って何日？
Yeah, I believe it's Monday,
8月2日
according to the phone.
2010年8月2日は人類史にとって永遠に記憶に残る日となるであろう。
Yes, it will, because it's Monday. I just
なぜ
believe I just mentioned that.
今日この日、我ら未来ガジェット研究所は人類史上初のタイムマシン開発に成功したからである。
人類史上初じゃなくね？セルに先越されてたし。
Yeah,
そも
that
そ
is
も
true.
開発したとは言えない。偶然使えるようになっただけ。
助手はセレンディピティという言葉を知らないらしいな。ペニシリンに X 線にダイナマイト、その他多くの偉大な発明は偶然から生まれたのだぞ。
Tara loves to use that word, serendipity.
それはそうだけど。
It's not exactly like she can disagree.
クリスちゃんってタイムマシンなんてないやーいってこの前は言ってたよ。今はあるって認めてるんだね。
Indeed, you are 110% correct, Mayuri.
今のところは認めざるを得ないってだけ。原理を究明していけば、もしかしたらタイムマシンとは似ても似つかないまがいものかもしれない。
けっ、どいつもこいつも俺の堂々たる宣言に敬意すら払わんとは。
I don't think any of them really do,
人類
Rentaro.
史上初の、いや史上2番目かもしれないが、タイムマシン開発の栄誉、この俺が独り占めしても後で文句を言わないことだな。今日の第66回円卓会議は以上だ。解散。
It's a rather odd number to place there.
今のって円卓会議だったん？知らんかった。しかも66回って。
What happened to the other 65 or 64 round table conferences?
円卓だろうがなんだろうが、どうでもいいわ。
Kurisu gets up from her chair and stretches.
帰ってシャワー浴びて寝る。
マユシーはもうすぐバイトなのです。
Indeed you must. I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep. Though part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered, the curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. We built a machine that can send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. The world is empty.
何もないんじゃない。
An ominous voice from deep within our subconscious, a voice that resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I?
ここはイベントホライゾンを超えた場所。
That's good to know.
時間と空間の役割が入れ替わった場所。
But how are we here? Suddenly the darkness is dispelled. An ocean of stars fill the heavens. Quite beautiful, if I do say so myself. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. However, one point in space lacks stars. I notice that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through the sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. So apparently we're being sucked into a black hole. In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That would contradict the theory of relativity.
あんたは移動なんてしていない。
Remember what Kurisu said about Event Horizon switching space and time? That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Why do I hear Christina's voice?
あんたは移動なんてしていない。
Those same words.
言ったはず。ここでは空間と時間の役割は入れ替わっている。
Indeed, I was just talking
あ
about
んたは
that.
空間を移動することはできない。
You can't
あん
move
た
through
は時間が
space,
延々と引き伸ばされているのよ。
but our time is infinite. I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body.
あんたの1秒は私には永遠となる。
Rather ominous words
遠くか
there.
ら観測している私にはあんたは停止しているようにしか見えない。
Suddenly I get the cold chill of foreboding and foreshadowing here. I fall. I'm pulled to the depths of the dark, or perhaps to the end of the universe. But even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. I really wanted to reach the restaurant at the end of the universe. Am I looping? No, that's not it. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space. Me.
振り返ってはいけない。永遠は無限ではない。
Eternity is not infinite.
永遠へ向かって時間が引き伸ばされ続けようとも終わりは存在する。
Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast of the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness gives it that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it is something.
イベントホライゾン。
I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move.
振り返ってはいけない。そこには1秒が永遠へと引き伸ばされたあんたが連なっているから。
I'm slowing to a stop, but still I keep falling. The end never comes. An asymptotic approach to zero. When will a second pass?
時間と空間の役割は入れ替わっている。
A second stretched out to infinity. 1 second becomes 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds becomes 0.01 seconds. And so on, and so forth, all the way to eternity. When will I arrive? Gradually time shortens. Gradually my perception of time lengthens.
前を向いてたどり着いて
No matter how close I get, I can never reach.
魔王の縄文へ
Did you just use my metaphor for Mayuri there? Suddenly her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's gate.
あんた
You're
は
making fun of me, aren't
鍵を持
you?
っていない
Yeah, I gotta find Donald and Goofy and try and find the Keyblade
だから
and the way to Kingdom
縄
Hearts.
文をこじ開けられず
As I said, we don't have the Keyblade. Probably need to buy one at a discount store. I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. I mustn't look back.
魔王の手下に捕らえられる
Apparently, the simplistic explanation we use to help Mayuri understand the concept of event horizons and singularities are wreaking havoc with our sanity, it would seem. Pictures from the Jellyman's report flicker through my brain. My body.
振り返ってはいけない
I want to look back. I want to go back. I can't look back. I can't go back. I face towards the thing. I face the future of becoming a jellyman, while frozen for eternity. Ominous static. Oh, thank goodness! It was only a dream. That was truly terrifying. Roused by a melody, I slowly open my eyes. Instead of an ocean of stars, I see the lab's familiar ceiling. What a bad dream. It's bright out. What time is it? My phone is ringing. That's probably what woke us up. And we have quite a few emails from Moeka. I came like you said, Okabe-kun. You promised to show me the IBN 5100, remember? Are you there? Your windows are open and the lights are on. If you're there, could you open the door? I'm out front. Moeka. The mail demon again. I thought I told her to stop with the spam. I checked the clock. It's 9 AM. I slept for over 15 hours. No wonder I feel so lethargic. I stifle a yawn as I unlock the door. And lo and behold, when I open the door I see Shining Finger, Moeka Kiryu, standing there looking down at her phone. Still as silent as ever. Her expression doesn't change, but she bows her head slightly. I guess that's her way of saying sorry. I guess I can't just leave her standing there. I reluctantly invite her in, then shut the door and collapse back onto the sofa. I'm still half asleep. I went to the trouble of inviting her in, but Moeka just stands in the corner of the room.
汗一緒に
What incredible perception you have there, Moeka.
なに少しばかり宇宙を漂う粒子の気分を味わっていた
That is incredibly true. It was one hell of a nightmare. Maybe I'm more shocked by the truth of CERN's experiments than I thought I was. At any rate, I'm still drowsy. My vision's a little blurry too. I feel like yawning again. I failed to stifle it this
そ
time.
れで本当に IBN5100 を見に来たのか
Indeed she did. That is the reason she's here. Maruka nods, and as you can see her eyes lit up immensely. Then she starts entering something on her phone. She's face to face. Why is she sending me mail? Speaking of which, I'll have to read these others later. You said I could look, remember? True, I did say that. But if you're going to visit someone, don't you usually let them know beforehand?
見せるのはいいがこんな朝っぱらに来なくてもおいや
Indeed, it's 9:17.
貴様本当の狙いはこの俺の取材だな
Well, she did say she worked part-time at Arc Rewrite. Like back when we first met and she took a picture of my face without permission. Since I am the infamous mad scientist Toru Inkiyoma, I'm quite delicious topper. In my dealings with dark powers, I've learned secrets that could topple governments. People would love to get their hands on my knowledge. Of course, that's why I'm being chased by the organization. And that's why I refuse all interviews and photo ops. And now comes this woman, aiming to get me while I'm still half asleep. Dirty trick, but effective. And Moeka says absolutely nothing whatsoever. She doesn't react to my sharp accusation in the slightest. Am I wrong about her?
いい
So now she's talking. Too bad I don't understand what she means.
わかるように頼む
I don't miss the way Moeka quickly scans the room.
IBN5100 見せてほしい
いいだろうしかし見せるだけだそして見たら帰るのだそれでいいか
Probably a good idea to get this over with. Because it actually belongs to Rukuko's father at the Yanabayashi Shrine. And it is critical to our hacking operation against CERN. And I believe with that revelation in mind, it is time to end the episode there. When we return, adventurers shall conclude our business with Moeka Kiryu, and then see what else awaits in the Future Gadget Laboratory. As always, until next we meet.